Alrighty, welcome to another Vintage Cube team draft. It's 3-on-3. The way it lined up. So the way we do these drafts is two random captains. The first one picks one person. The next captain picks two people, and then the last person goes on the first team. And the way the teams lined up, it's me, Eli Cassis, and Jesse Hampton against Sandy Dog, Team J-Bro, and Alpha Frog. So it's the three people who have a bunch of PT top 8s against the three people who don't, which does not mean we're favored. It just means that it did break down into pros versus non-pros, or at least under the old system. Should probably talk about the pack. I'm slamming the One Ring. Honestly, don't even know if this is right, though I think it actually is. The One Ring is busted, and I'm passing to J-Bro a Toxic Deluge, Tinker, Oracle, Mystic Confluence. Yeah, we're taking the ring. A ring ding dong. A ring a ding 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 dong. What are we taking now? Now it's a little closer. Because the best cards on the pack are Dark Ritual, Mystical Tutor, Nissa, or Tree Speaker. I think are both close for the green decks. Honestly, I don't think Factor Fiction is that good anymore. Like, Factor Fiction is fine, but it's so expensive. And Tolarian Academy is good. I did start with an artifact. There's also like Blood Crypt, but I don't think you should take that or Persist. This pack's kind of weak. I could take Mystical Tutor and try to wheel Tolarian Academy. I could take Dark Ritual. Ritualing out One Ring is kind of nice, actually. I actually kind of think I will. Dark Ritual is a really strong card. I think two of these green cards might get taken. And then I'll wheel either Mystical Tutor or Tolarian Academy, and I'll have more information about those next pack. I don't know. It seems fine to do it that way. Now there's a Birds of Paradise, which is kind of nice. I don't really want to take that after Dark Ritual that much. I kind of wish I just took a different, or if I'm going to take Birds, it would have been a lot better to take a random green card. Glad I didn't take Academy or Mystical Tutor. I might just take Zagoth Triome. There's also Damnation. Damnation's pretty good with One Ring. You go like One Ring, they can't attack you, they play something else, you draw a bunch of cards and you Damnation. And it's good with Dark Ritual. Recurring Nightmare is also strong, but that is a little bit more situational of a card. I would need to have a little more info before knowing whether it was good. So what's going to be taken? Probably the Birds, just 3 Triomes in this pack. So I'll probably get some random Triome back. Mana Tithe and Wedding Announcement are also here. All right, I will take Damnation. I'll see where we go from here. Another green Accelerant. There's also Liliana if I want to take another black card. The first good blue card that got passed, there's Cryptic Command. I mean, I could take the Hierarch. It's fine to do that. It's all these green Accelerants. One Ring is good with those things. Maybe I just take Ignoble Hierarch and try to wheel one of the green cards because there's all this green stuff open. I just think Liliana the Last Hope is just not that good of a card. I mean, it's fine. I would play it in my black decks, but it's not one I would just want to slam here. And I don't think I'm supposed to take Cryptic Command, though it is actually a nice combo with One Ring. I could also take like Phyrexian Revoker to stay mono black. No, you know what? I'm going to take the Ignoble Hierarch. I'm going to just, I don't know, just take a stab at it. Well, now there's Tide Hollow Sculler, but there's also Fertile Ground and Devoted Druid. I mean, I could still play the Damnation and Dark Ritual. There's a Creeping Tar Pit and a Mesmeric Fiend. Those are both fine. I'm kind of interested in moving into green a little more here. There's also Sneak Attack and Body Double and Council's Judgment. Yeah, there's a bunch of like kind of weird cards. Fertile Ground might be better because it's bad against Strip Mine specifically, but you can usually find a basic to put it on so Wasteland doesn't get you. I do love Tide Hollow Sculler and Mesmeric Fiend a good amount though. No, I'm going to take the Fertile Ground. I think there's a good chance that moving into this direction is good. Ugh, now I wish I took the Tide Hollow Sculler because I would just take Flicker Wisp probably. But this pack doesn't have much that's good. I'm just going to take Savai Triumph. I don't really know what's going on here. I mean, this is tough. This is a tough draft. All right. Mystic Confluence wheel, but so did Toxic Deluge and Oracle of Moldiah. Oh my god. Oracle seems pretty nice with One Ring. There's also an Elvish Mystic, but I think I'd still like Oracle more. All right, I'm going to take Oracle. I think green's really open. Nissa and Tree Speaker both wheeled. Tireless Tracker didn't, but I'll take Nissa. I think Nissa's also busted. Academy's there. Mystical Tutor did not wheel. All right, Woodfall Primus is here, but there's also Jetmir's Garden. I don't care about Mana Tithe. I guess the Woodfall Primus does make natural order a lot better. I don't think Dark Ritual is that impressive, but I guess I could take Zeator as Proving Ground because I have Ignoble Hierarch, and that would leave me with Proving Ground, Ignoble Hierarch. No, actually, I'll take the Proving Ground. I don't find that missing out on Woodfall Primus is that big of a deal. I guess if I wield a sneak attack, I guess I'll wish I hadn't done that. But honestly, like I could still be a green-black deck where Damnation is good. Like Damnation isn't typically good in green decks, it's typically good against green decks. But part of the reason I took Fertile Ground, and then I have Nissa and Oracle, none of these cards are that bad with Damnation. I mean, obviously Nissa's a bit dicey, but Damnation into Nissa is a fine play against some decks. So there's Green Suns and Explore and Crucible and Oath of Nissa. I think I like Green Suns. Green Suns is a really flexible card, and having a good 1-drop and a good 4-drop already makes me pretty happy with it. And I mean, I'm not operating under the assumption that I'm going to be playing these random black cards, but I think that I think that having this as a start is decent. I think pivoting into green was good here. I don't think going blue would have made sense. I did wheel Mystic Confluence. I could have taken but taking that Cryptic Command as my first blue card, 4th pick, seems really bad. I also might have ended up putting Team Jbro into green, then cutting green. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that occurred. The birds didn't come back, but a lot of decks want birds. I might just crop rotate, because look, I am passing Sculler, but I'm also passing Parallax Wave. So I'm passing 2 good white cards. I don't think I'm that likely to play Sculler or Parallax Wave in this deck. And if I end up in the lands deck, crop rotation can be very good. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll take the Huntmaster. I have Proving Ground, Ignoble Hierarch, and Green Suns. There's some matchups where Huntmaster's good. Oh, Elvish Mystic, basically last pick. Passing Custodial Lich and who's a what's it, but that's still fine. All right, I'll take a Blood Crypt. In a Takenuma. I could easily be green black or Jund. Like, I'm not cutting those off. I mean, Dark Ritual's not actually bad with Nissa, Green Suns, or One Ring, so I don't think it would be crazy to play Dark Ritual in this deck. Let's let the next couple picks kind of or determine where we're heading, but I've liked the pivot into green so far. Getting a late Elvish Mystic, Green Suns, and Nissa was a really good start. Yeah, this pack's horrible. Okay. There's no good cards in this pack. I mean, I hate passing Gavin. I will Glorybringer. He loves these mid-range red-black style decks. I could take Urza's Saga, but I don't really have much to go with that. I honestly could just take the Glorybringer. I've got red-green fixing, red-green fixing, red-green fixing. I could pass the Urza Saga. He passed back a late Tolarian Academy, a really late one, so don't think that's going to be of help for him. And I think he's probably red, and I think Glorybringer's better than Magda. All right, I guess I'll probably just take Glorybringer. There's Vampiric Tutor, which I guess can go get One Ring, but I'm not a big believer of Vamp in this kind of deck. Let's just take the Glorybringer. And look, we have a Huntmaster too. These are fine. And if I wanted to play black, I could maybe play black. I also have a red-black-white duel, which, who knows. All right. 4th Ear Lingus, I think you know my position on that card. It is busted, but I don't think I'm going to take it here. There's Hexdrinker and Dismember, and I like both them a lot. There's also Urza. Arc Trail's good too. And there's Hexmage. Haven't seen any of the Depths cards yet. And I do have that crop rotation, so I'm keeping that in mind. I might just take Dismember. I do like Hexdrinker, and it is good and all that stuff, but I think Dismember for me, is comparable to Hexdrinker. It might still be better. It's not like green is flush with removal, though I did pick up a Glorybringer. But more importantly, I don't think Gavin or Sandy Dog are very likely to be able to use Hexdrinker. I don't know about Jbro. Jbro might. But they could definitely use Dismember. So if I take the Dismember, that means Gavin's going to take 4th Ear Lingus, Urza, or Kaito. I'm fine with all those. There's Grief now. And there's a Dark Depths, and a Scalding Tarn, and a Courser, and a Snuff Out. I could take Grief. I mean, there's also a Wood Elves. I'm not going to take Courser or Wood Elves. I think there's a chance that almost assuredly one of the two wheels. There's also a Dark Depths and a Hexmage going around. I wouldn't mind, so I don't care which of these comes back. And I think Grief is better than Snuff Out, especially after just taking Dismember. I also wouldn't have minded Scalding Tarn. What's going to go? Tarn, Tundra, Thalia, Snuff Out, Maybe a green card, maybe a Karmic Guide, but whatever. I'm going to take Grief here. We can be Jund, that's fine. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Questing Beast, Kratos, Raphello, Sylvan, Stomping Ground, Utopia Sprawl. There's 6 cards I want. Honestly, even with taking this Grief, maybe I just take Raphellos and wheel one of the expensive cards. Raphellos is pretty nice. Oh, and I have a Green Suns. Yeah, I'll take Raphellos. I'll wheel a green card. All right, there's an Elf. There's an Emrakul for someone's sneak attack, which sadly could be Gavin, but I don't think I'm just supposed to take the Elf here, I think. There's just too many decent cards of other colors. I don't think hating Emrakul makes too much sense. Yeah, I mean, if I don't end up playing the Grief, I don't end up playing the Grief. I'm not that broken up about it. I mean, there's also Dark Ritual, and Dark Ritual I still think will be good in this deck. It can cast Grief one way or another. And there's a Savai Triumph. I mean, I know that I have got Raphello, so I don't want to go too nuts on that kind of thing. Bloodchief's Thirst, Gaunty, Garruk Relentless, Vindicate. I kind of want to take Gaunty, and then maybe this Glorybringer and Huntmaster don't end up making the cut, because Gaunty is really good, and it's the best card. I just want to cut Gavin off black cards. I don't care if I miss it on Garruk Relentless. Okay, don't care about Tendrils. Honestly, not crazy Wheel of Fortune deck or Mindslaver, but I might just take Magda, and I could just be Jund. Like, I have the mana for it, and Magda is quite strong. All right. Fourth Ear Lingus came back, and so did Golos and Course of Portal and Vampire Hexmage. So if Gavin didn't take Fourth Ear Lingus last time, I mean, if no one took it, that means there are not many people who can use it. Would I rather just take Golos, though? I don't really want Course of Portal, and I don't care much for Vampire Hexmage. Even I'd rather have the Thespian Stage Depths combo, because I can crop rotate for either half. Do I take Fourth Ear Lingus or Golos? I'm just going to take Fourth Ear Lingus. I think Golos is pretty replaceable, honestly. I don't know. We'll see. Next pack, I should get a decent green card back. I don't feel bad about hitting the Glorybringer, even if I don't play it. Okay. Dark Depths is there, and Courser. Yeah, I'll probably just take Courser. And then next pack has all the green cards. Yeah. Courser's good. I mean, let's just take out all the non-green cards for the moment and just keep this. All right, so Craterhoof left, but Questing Beast, Sylvan, and Utopia Sprawl all came back. I do love Questing Beast. I don't think I need Sylvan quite as much with Oracle, Courser, and One Ring, though Sylvan is also good with those cards. Maybe I do just take the Sylvan. I don't think I take Utopia Sprawl. It would be good in this deck, but all these cards would be good in the deck. I think Sylvan adds a better dimension than the rest of the cards. It is actually good with Courser and Oracle, so I think that's fine too. Do I want a Slime Ball or a Black Cleave Cliffs? Honestly, it feels like I'm just going to take the Slime Ball, actually. I feel like we could just be mono green and maybe touch black or something if I want to, but I view a lot of the red-black cards I'm taking as like hate drafts as the way things are turning out. The main thing is I got a late Raphellos, and Raphellos does push you pretty significantly in the direction of mono green. I mean, I do still have Ignoble Hierarch and Fertile Ground and Zeator's Proving Ground and Blood Crypt, so we'll see. Lodestone Golem is a fine card. I don't mind curving into that. There's also Shadow Spear. I did ship an Urza Saga late, and Shadow Spear is really good with Urza Saga. I think I'll take Shadow Spear, because you could also board Shadow Spear in some matchups. Guess I'll pass the 2 cheap white cards and just take the Mindslaver. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Take a free Course of Portal. Alright, I mean, going into the last pack, I have enough cards to be mono green. I could also easily be red green. I mean, we'll just see what we open. No, nothing good. Probably just Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb with like Green Suns, Nissa, Oracle, Acidic Slime, even with the One Ring and Course of Portal. I think it's the best card for me, and then maybe I'll wheel Garruk. And I don't really care about passing like 2 decent red cards. Yeah, sure. Gaia's Cradle would be a nice pickup. There's Wall of Roots. There's Bayou. Bunch of blue cards. Counterspell, Manic Remand, Miscalc. All right, 4 counterspells. So Thundermaw, Hellkite. I could take Wall of Roots and wheel Dryad. I could also take Bayou, and if I take Bayou, like let's look real quick. So I have Grief, Gonti and Dark Ritual, which Dark Ritual's kind of a weird splash, versus Magda and Glorybringer and maybe Huntmaster. I mean, Bayou is kind of nice. I think one of these two green cards will wheel, but I could also just take Wall of Roots and wheel both the green cards. Wall of Roots is pretty good. Let's just take Wall of Roots. And I guess I'll just take Wasteland. Oh man, there's a Palace Jailer here too. Gavin's passing me Palace Jailer, which I then pass to Team J-Bro, who then passes to Slacks. I don't think this will get to Sandy Dog, and this is pick 3, so Sandy didn't open it. Ely opened it. There's also an Adeline and a Cathar Commando, and I don't think I'm in a position to play Palace Jailer. I have other cards I can splash instead. Turok is a little bit too black intensive. Kicker double black. Just take the Wasteland, it's fine. Jace and Ponder and Unholy Heat, but there's also Verdant Catacombs. All right, taking Verdant kind of unlocks a bunch of cards, because once I have Verdant plus Blood Crypt and Zeator's Proving Grant and Savai Triumph, yeah, all right, fine. And fetch lands are just naturally good with these things anyway, Courser and Oracle. Okay, I think the black is a little bit more enticing, especially since if I draw Dismember, Grief, or Gonti Grief, I can just cast Grief without even having black mana. Oh, Binding the Old Gods is kind of interesting. 4 mana to kill any permanent, non-land. And then I get a Forest, which is going to be like a Zeator's Proving Grounds, and then I give all my creatures Death Touch. There's also Magus of the Order and Finale of Devastation, but I don't look like a great Finale deck or Magus of the Order deck. All right, let's take Binding. House pick 5, I get 1 more. And then, I don't know about the Blood Crypt, but the Proving Ground. And then I could maybe play Huntmaster because it's kind of free. I mean, not free, but it's relatively low cost. Yeah, something like that. I mean, this is enough playables at this point. I think Dark Ritual would be good. I have a bunch of 4-drops that are decent. A couple 5s. Maybe the Glorybringer sneaks in. I don't know. Kind of depends what we get the last couple. We get 1 new pack and then we get some wheels. I mean, for not opening any power, this deck's fine. So there's Ramanop that I have Wasteland and Verdant to go with. It's not too impressive. Timeless Witness. 4 mana, 2/1 Eternal Witness, but it is Eternalized for 7. It's also Delighted Halfling. 1 mana, 1/2. Adds colored mana only to cast legendary spells, but Gonti's legendary, Magda's legendary, Raphaelos is legendary. The One Ring becomes uncounterable. I guess the colors don't matter. There's also Leovold, which I love with Green Suns, but I don't have blue fixing at all. Let's just take the Delighted Halfling, that's fine. Vraska, Kroxa, Shriekmaw, and Omnath all wheeled. And Rabblemaster for that matter. I actually do like Kroxa a lot. It's probably ambitious to flash Kroxa back. And I don't really look like an Omnath deck. Does that mean I'm supposed to take Vraska or Shriekmaw? I guess Vraska is kind of nice because it's also cast off Halfling, which is kind of cool. Yeah, Vraska I found to be fine. Miscalc, Manly, Counterspell, Legend. So 1 blue card got taken? Alright, well I will take the Dryad. I actually think Dryad will be decent here. And I guess pass a late Thundermaw. But Dryad means I can probably just play this Glorybringer. Do I want Escape to the Wilds? It's kind of nice with Dryad and Oracle, honestly. There's also Red Blast, but there's 1 blue player, so let's just do that. Oh, and Dotha Triome. Yeah, that's probably fine, though. Unholy Heat's going to be pretty good in this kind of deck. Just cheap interaction is always nice. Do I want to play? Would I even play in Dotha Triome? It's a black-green land. Also black-green-white. I guess that means I could play Fourth Ear Lingus, actually. Cheeky little Fourth Ear Lingus. A little, just a classic Dark Ritual Raphaelos Fourth Ear Lingus deck. No big deal. Well, now I get to cut some cards. We'll see what we cut. This deck's a little weird, I'm not going to lie. I'm not really sure exactly what's going on here. Okay, I can probably cut Corsa Portal. Start there. We'll leave Huntmaster as a sideboard card. Razor Verge Thicket, I'm not even going to play that. I'll just take the Finale. I think there's a chance I play that. Not really, though, but I don't know which land to hate, whatever. Would I play Ramanop here? I could also cycle those, I guess, as part of the joke. guess I'd rather just hate a Monastery Mentor. Yeah, maybe the Mogda's bad. It's just like a bad mana generator. Late Omnath. Even with Green Suns, I just have no way to make blue mana. It feels like I can't take Omnath, whereas Kroxa, I think there's a world where I play Kroxa, especially with Dryad as a mana fixer. Yes, Stuggear too? Sure. I don't think I'm going to Ephemerate in this deck, despite it being good with Acidic Slime, Grief, and Gonti. That's probably not good. All right, well, let's export these and we'll see where we end up. This is a weird one. Alrighty, after some deliberation and looking at my teammates' decks, because that's an important part of the process, I decided to actually play the Damnation and play black-green. Damnation is a little awkward in the deck, but we're guessing that one of them's green and at least one of them is white, and maybe two of them are white. So, because both my teammates, Ely and Slacks, Jesse, have all the blue cards. So I think Damnation's actually going to be good, and Course of Portal is going to be good with it. All right, let's take a quick look at our teammates' decks. So we've got Ely here on kind of blue-black Reanimator with Time Walk, Animate Dead, Exhume, Persist, Necromancy, Archon, Gristlebrand, Discard Outlets. Looks fantastic to me. And then Jesse on Teamer with Ancestral Recall, Mox, Minsk and Boo, Through the Breach, Sneak Attack, all the big things. Also looks great. I'm going to get carried this draft. But we'll see. Let's see who's ready to roll. I will create... All right, let me just let them know. Okay, I'm playing against Gavin, the alphaest of frogs, who I think is on green, but I guess we'll find out. See if round one goes well. What do we got? This is a good hand. Some good accelerants. And yeah, there is the forest. Oh, yeah, well, let's just start on Llanowar Elves then. And hope we don't draw Damnation. Ooh. Phyrexian Revoker. Oh no, name Llanowar Elf. Alright. Yeah, it's a 1-for-1, I guess. And then I drew Blood Crypt, which was nice, because now I can go Wall of Roots. And I'm just going to attack. You can block if he wants. I guess we're letting him know that the Wall of Roots is hitting the board, but I'm fine with that. So black-green. Did a good job cutting me off then, though. I still ended up with a lot of good green cards, so not too concerned. Let's see. My teammate also has the Strip Mine, so I'm not that worried about getting my land blown up. Let's add green. Raphellos. Play my Savai Triumph. Pass the turn. Opposition agent. Oh, I'm glad I didn't cast Green Sun Zenith. Okay. And a Questing Beast. Sure. That I'm not overly concerned with either. So land. Let's see. So looking at my deck, I can go get Acidic Slime, but I can't block the Questing Beast with Green Suns. So I think I'm going to cast Escape to the Wilds. And I want to do it with before using Raphellos, because if I had a forest, I can do some stuff. Oh, Dismember. All right, let's play forest. Now Raphellos taps for 3 mana. So 3 mana, 4 mana, Coercive Portal. Add a counter with Wall Roots. Play Elvish Mystic, and then I can Dismember the Courser. Also, I can't cast Green Suns with Opposition Agent in play, so let's not do that. All right, well, I like this plan. I mean, we're just going real big. Playing against black-green mid. I mean, I expected Alpha Frog to be playing green. That's what I said before he even played a first land. So the black part, I mean, we don't know how deep he is going on that. Also, I like my matchup against mid-range. Like, this isn't the biggest green deck, my deck. Like, I didn't have Craterhoof Natural Order. I don't even have a big thing to Green Suns for. But it is solid. Okay, hold on. Questing Beast, pay life, do this. I'm going to take 3 off that opposition agent, I guess. I got that. That's fine. I will live. And then next turn I'm going to get to draw some cards. I hope he doesn't blow up that Corrosive Portal, though. That would make me a little bit sad. So Opposition Agent, basically if I Green Suns, he chooses what I Green Suns for and then can cast that card, and I can't do that. Hex Drinker, sure. That's a bit of a problem, but I've got some answers I can draw this turn to it. And we'll see. And I even have the Damnation actually still is an answer overall. So let's start with Courser. Oracle on top. All right, well. Play Sylvan. Play Wasteland. And pass the turn. So if Alpha Frog doesn't have a land, Hex Drinker can't get all the way up, and that buys me another turn of looking for Vraska, I guess is my kill condition for that, or Binding the Old Gods. Oh, another note about Vraska, by the way, it's a good way to sack with a One Ring, which is a very important interaction. Having a way to sack One Ring is really nice. I mean, next turn I'm going to be able to do some cool stuff. Also, what Frog doesn't know is that I really do want that Opposition Agent off the board. So if I could trade Rofellos for Opposition Agent, I think I would. I mean, I know I would. So I don't think he's got the 5th land, or at least if he is, he's slow rolling it. And if he doesn't, I mean, presume he's going to play something, because this is already leveled up to a 4/4, so as pro instance. Clearly, if he had a 5th land, he could just go up to make this a pro everything and put me on a 2-turn clock, in which case I would have a bit of trouble, for sure. I guess the most I can gain next turn is 2 life off Courser, putting me to 10, so it doesn't buy me a second turn against Hex Drinker. I kind of wish I'd blocked the Opposition Agent. Oh, is this Walking Ballista for 2? Okay. So if I double block, yeah, that doesn't really work. Let's block with Elvish Mystic, I guess. I definitely don't want to take some damage here. And then Ballista is going to kill the Rofellos, I would assume. That's okay. Okay. No reason to not Ballista down Rofellos is my assumption here. I mean, it's a little bit ambitious not to kill it, though obviously I have plenty of mana. Oh, really? Maybe kill it now? No. Okay. Interesting. So he sees all those cards. I use Sylvan's ability. Yeah, here's the One Ring. I don't mind that. Put on top. Yeah, maybe he doesn't kill Rofellos because he knows everything in my hand except Green Suns, I guess. Oh, Rofellos is now down. Sure. All right. Let's play the Ancient Tomb. Gain a life. Hold on. Let's play the One Ring. Get pro everything, because now I can tap this Ancient Tomb with impunity. Let's draw and add green, Ignoble Hierarch. Yeah, Damnation's going to be the card I'm kind of looking for here. Also, I can end up not getting decked if I need to, assuming the Opposition Agent at some point goes down, by looping Green Sun Zenith. And I guess I can attack with the Courser for 3, right? There's no downside to doing that. This pays life, unfortunately. All right, let's pass the turn. So now, even if he has a land this turn, I don't take damage off of the Hex Drinker because the One Ring is on. And if he doesn't draw a land, that gives me another turn to try to kill that Hex Drinker with Vraska or Binding. So I like how this is going. It's going pretty good, I would say. I'm casting a lot more spells than Frog. Frog has cast 5 spells so far. I've cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's usually a good sign. Okay, I guess if you have nothing better to do, you can do this. would assume, oh, I see. Level up a bunch and play a bird. Sure. Okay, draw. The one ring happens. I go to 9. I'm feeling pretty good about this game, honestly. Draw. Draw. Ooh, Gonti. That's nice too. Sylvan. Put on top. Put on top. And let's go. Play a Sylvan, or play 2 lands off the Sylvan. Let's just draw 2 with the one ring here. Takenuma, Zeotora. Ooh, Takenuma is interesting because I could also mill myself if I want to. Let's start with Gonti and see where that takes us. Wow, okay, all garbage, I guess. Sure. I don't have a creature I want to get back. I kind of want my Gonti to die before I do that, so let's play Huntmaster. Gain another 2. No attacks to be had. And sure, let's play the Tree Speaker. I guess if I'm going to Damnation at some point, maybe I don't want to play the Tree Speaker. Yeah, I probably should have just not played it. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but yeah. All right, I'm at 13, so I'm actually gaining enough life to buy myself extra turns against Hex Drinker, though I think at this point, Frog is probably going to level up the Hex Drinker a few times. Could also Toxic Deluge. Oh, Tireless Tracker, okay. So I must have drawn a land this turn, yeah. Level up Hex Drinker twice. Okay. I'm going to take some damage. Go to 7. Then I'm going to lose 2 life going to 5. Remember, there's a Ballista in play as well. All right. I'm just going to vote Homage. Okay, so I draw land. I draw land, Sylvan into land. Well, there's the binding. A little late on that. Well, shoot. I guess I can put back Forest and Acidic Slime. And then cycle the Endatha Triumph to draw the slime. He's got Walking Ballista up in case he wants to do something with it, but I don't really know what that can do. Play the Forest. Top card's now the binding that I knew about. I guess I'll one ring to draw 3 here. Be nice to draw the Damnation. Otherwise, I'm probably going to lose. I mean, I do have the Zeotor's Proving Ground to cycle, but I guess there's Grief and Nissa and Binding. I'm at 6, but I'm going to lose some life off of those things. I guess I can Green Suns for 0. It controls me, but that doesn't matter. So, yeah, let's go Green Suns for 0 here. My 4 cards left are Vraska, Binding, or Vraska, Damnation, probably some lands. You can't choose any cards. And I just get a free shuffle out of the deal. And then the Green Suns goes back into my deck. And I have the Zeotor's Proving Ground to cycle, so if the top card is something good, I do get to cycle for it. He gets to see my whole deck at this point. That's okay. There's the Vraska. All right, so that's a start. So let's go... wait, hold on. Let's not tap the Swamp. Let's tap these two. Cycle. Draw Vraska. Because I get to sack the one ring to draw a card. Oh, there's the Damnation. Okay. So then I'm going to Damnation, and I guess I'll play my land as well. Gain my life. And then I'm going to make some attacks here. Let's tap this for black first. Let's play Vraska. Can't get killed right now. I'm going to +2, sack the one ring. I'm at 0-2. All right, so in that case, attack with these. And then I think I have enough gas left to win. Oh, I guess I have to name homage on or I guess I can't blow up Coercive Portal. I'll have to Vraska down the portal next turn. That should be okay. Okay, sure. It's gonna shoot me, I guess. Yeah. And then can I Nissa? I'm at 7. I'd go to 5. I guess I could. Let's see. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Nissa, I'd lose a land. So let's just not do that then. Let's go tap this for black. Damnation. And he's got 1 card in hand. I could Grief Binding. I guess I'll give him 1 turn of drawing a card, and that's okay. I think I'm going to... Yeah, this is going to be pretty close. I need the Vraska to not die, I guess. Though I can Acidic Slime my own Coercive Portal as well. Timeless Witness. Sure. What are we getting back here? Questing Beast? Okay, that's not going to do much. All right. Draw 2. And yeah, I mean, I guess I'll use Sylvan, draw 2 additional cards. Put on top. So I guess I tap this for green, colorless, green. I have tons of green mana. Nissa, black, 2, Grief. Hand is Questing Beast, Anduril Flame of the West. With 5 mana, do I care about Anduril Flame of the West? I mean, yeah, I'll take the Questing Beast, sure. I do want to get rid of this Coercive Portal. So I guess I'm going to go to 1 card. Sack Coercive Portal, go to 1 card in deck. Play my land. And then Binding the Old Gods is probably pretty good to play. Well, let's cast Dryad first, because that makes all my lands tap for extra mana with Nissa out. And then Binding. Yeah, this is going to be great. Binding. Kill the Timeless Witness. Green. Acidic Slime your swamp. Nissa. Untap a land. Attack you to 12, and then Green Suns just to put another card in my deck. Boop. All right. And go. And now you can't make me discard the Green Suns because it's in the deck. And I have lethal out next turn. All right. Well, I'm glad I put the Damnation in my deck. I would not like to use Sylvan Library's ability. No, thank you very much. No forests. Block that and take 3, 6, 10. I guess that's not quite lethal. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just attack. It's fine. And then you've got to block something. I guess you can block Order, and you go to, or Dryad with the, or Magus the Order, and go to 1. And I could get back a Gonti. That's probably fine because I have Green Suns in my hand. So get back Gonti. I guess I actually could have even done that first. That's fine too. Progenitus, Reanimate, Vampiric Tutor. I guess I just have to go for it. Can I cast Progenitus? I think, let's see. Why are these not? Oh, I see. Black, white. blue, blue, and I need to tap this for a black. And let's go ahead and not forget casting Green Suns, shall we? All right, and destroy your clue. All right, go. I don't know if that it was entirely necessary to cast Progenitus, but it's kind of hard to to resist doing so. Yeah. All right. Well, we got game one. All right. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Do I want Mindslaver? Probably not. I don't love Green Suns against Opposition Agent, but it's the only card I have that searches, really. I guess Binding the Old Gods and Verdant Catacombs kind of do. The Damnation seem fine. Glorybringer's got to be great. See if I can get a Mountain in there and just take Wasteland out. I didn't see any non-basics. And with one Mountain, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources, plus Fertile Ground and Dryad. And Ignoble Hierarch. It's like running a little light, but it's just so good if I get to do it. I don't think I want Delighted Halfling. Finale. I definitely want to side in Finale of Devastation. I'm kind of wondering if I want to try to side in Kroxa. Just the way these games might go. I mean, Acidic Slime might be kind of bad. I don't want to side out Green Suns because I think that situation that just came up actually could come up again between Escape to the Wilds and the One Ring. Like, this deck's going to tear through all its cards. I guess I'm fine with Grief. I could take out an Elf, but that also seems kind of bad. Huntmaster also seems fine. I could take out a land post board. She doesn't sound crazy. I have a lot of mana sources. Okay, time for game 2. Hard casting my opponent's Progenitus is definitely a thing. Yeah. This hand does need to draw a little in the way of mana, but Ancient Tomb's pretty strong, and I can just Grief Alpha Frog. I only have one card that you could hit. It's funny. I'm actually going to play this. Now that I've drawn that, I'm actually close enough to casting Grief that I think I'll just wait. Oh, he had Inquisition Reanimate? I see. Dang. If I had played the other land first, I guess I didn't think about Dryad. Well, this is okay still. Andurl's the top card. Hex Drinker's there. We get to go level up Hex Drinker, but then I can Ancient Tomb and Vraska it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Frog does here. Hit for 3 or 4 rather. And level up Tree Speaker. So I have a lot of things I want to kill. I keep drawing these accelerants like a turn too late. Damn. I think I don't love it, but I think I have to kill the Jiraga Tree Speaker. Don't hit a land. Okay, didn't hit a land. That's nice. Because if I don't kill the Tree Speaker, let's say I kill Hex Drinker or Courser, I know he has Anduril, the sword, so it just goes like, I had a land in hand. Oh, I guess he had land in hand. He didn't miss a land drop yet. He still just goes land, or like just sword equip, and that's pretty bad for me. All right, so now he's going to pump once, hit, kill Vraska, hit me. All right, red land would be pretty nice. Oracle of Mooly Dooley. I could also play Dryad plus Wall of Roots. Is that better? No, I think I'm just going to play the Oracle and hit a land or two. All right, I hit a land. Not doing great in this particular game, I wouldn't say. I mean, Inquisition to Reanimate's a kind of nice little start. Okay, so I'm taking 9 here. The spirits aren't battling. All right, I'll take 9, whatever. I mean, I think I'm just dead, actually. It doesn't even matter what I draw off the Oracle. I hit land. Yeah. All right. I guess I should have pitched Griefs on turn 1. Drawing the Blood Crypt kind of tempted me the other way. Got tempted by the ring, as it were. All right. Mono 4-drop control over here. Let's go. All right, I am on the play. Oh man, this hand's so good, but I can't keep a 1-lander on the play. Oh, good, another 1-lander. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'll keep mulligan this. I have to put 2 cards back. Termination is probably 1, and I guess Vraska. I don't know, it's 3 1-landers in a row. Also, if you want to say that I sided out a land, I sided out a wasteland. That's cool. The Glory Bringer was the card I sided out for a land. So, all right. Well, both my teammates won, so we're doing good. But obviously, this is just a non-game here. Game 1 was sweet, but I mulled a 5 and he started on library. I was gonna say doesn't have a play, it could be nice, but no. Okay. Can I draw a land maybe? All right. I mean, I guess that's something. Let's just play the Courser here. I mean, I have a decent hand now. I really wish he didn't have library, because then I think this could have been a competitive game. I don't think it's going to be. Just filling in my teammates and what I got. What else for Bayou? Sure. Oh, so didn't you get to use library this turn? All right. Thoughtseize is kind of annoying because I was going to play that binding, but what are you going to do? I mean, Escape to the Wilds can try to get me back into the game. Green Suns for 3 doesn't do much. I could Green Suns for 3, try to get Dryad, and try to hit a top card be a land, because it would let me play a second land off Courser. That's kind of nice. He could also take Escape to the Wilds here. I assume he's not taking Green Suns, though. Maybe he does, because Green Suns is like in the dark kind of scary. All right, can I hit a land off my Courser? No. Yeah, I mean, I am going to Binding, I guess. Don't really think I have much of a choice. Binding. Attack. Unfortunately, I've already gotten my Proving Ground into play, so the Binding can't get any land that's better. Like, clearly he's going to library this turn. I'm going to draw Rofellos and then go get a land. Sure. Green Sun's down. Well, if he plays a card here, he doesn't get to library anymore. I guess the idea is that Andurl's good enough of a card, sure. All right. Oh, I do get a Endotha Triumph. Never mind. Endotha Triumph's kind of nice. Land, play a land off the top. Now I'm flooding out. All right. Let's hit for 1. No, let's hit for 3, because I guess I don't even know if I'm going to block Wood Elves. It doesn't really accomplish much, because killing Wood Elves, he still's got the spirits to equip on the thing, so it doesn't really do anything. Yeah. I needed to hit action. I mean, I'm going to draw Swamp next turn, but if I hit action the turn after that, and he has no play with 6 cards in hand, yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm hoping for here. It's not very realistic. Well, the only way I don't hit action now is like if I miss if I hit multiple lands in a row. I guess I attack Garrick. Okay. Well, I get to kill the sword next turn. So it's my Courser, Elvish Mystic, and Acidic Slime against 4 spirit tokens, a Wood Elves, and 5 cards in hand. Yeah, that's not gonna go well for me. I guess if I draw after the turn after Acidic Slime, I don't even know what I could draw. Questing Beast, oh Yawgmoth. All right, yeah, we're dead here. This is not happening. All right, let's head on to round 2. All right, time for round 2. I'm actually watching my teammate finish a match where he just threw the Breach Blightsteel, and that's the match. Okay, so Slacks is 2-0 now. Jesse is crushing it, and hopefully that means we're doing good. Let's see. And it looks like we're going to be battling Team J-Bro as soon as possible here. All right, and currently Sandy and Ely are still playing, and we've got another round starting shortly here as soon as Team J-Bro joins. There we go. All right, let's go. All right, so playing against White Weenie here. I am on the draw, and well, let's see how this goes. So our team is doing well. What do we got? Ooh, not a bad hand. I mean, it's a little weird, but I guess I get to go Forest into Takenuma Wallaroots into the One Ring if I don't draw any other mana sources. If I draw red or black mana, I can play Gonti or Huntmaster. All right. Mold to 5. Ooh, that's rough. All right, well, we can go Forest, go. And I guess, so the tension here is that Takenuma is the land I want to play, so I can, if I draw Swamp, play a Gonti on 3. Ooh, Hymned. Oh, the One Ring. That was like most of my hand. Yeah, I'm going to play Takenuma. I don't like playing my spell land out all that much, but if I draw a Swamp, I get to play Gonti, and I can't use Takenuma unless I draw black anyway, at that which point I'd rather just play Gonti. So, geez. J-Bro Mold to 5 and is grinding me out here. If I hadn't lost the ring, I'd be in good shape. All right, Verdant's pretty nice, because now I get to crack it for a Zeotor's Proving Ground and play Gonti, which just does a decent job of fighting Lily. I mean, he's going to get to take Lily up to 2 here. That puts him to 1 card. Yeah, this is going to be a close game. Him and Liliana kind of unmulliganed him, so because Lily's going to end up being like a 2-for-1, maybe a 3-for-1. Him's a 2-for-1. I'm just going to discard a Forest here. I ultimately might end up discarding Ancient Tomb. Ooh, discarding Mana Tithe, huh? Elspeth. Ugh, what a hand. Him into Lily into Elspeth? All right. It's going to be hard. I played the wrong land. I just immediately clicked because now, yeah, it's not going to work out as well. I guess I'll take Batterskull. I don't have any equipment to get, so yeah. Basically what I should have done, I think, is play Ancient Tomb, and then I could have gone Gonti plus Llanowar Elves, which would have been a lot better. Oh, guess no, I should discard Llanowar Elves. All right. Make a token. Yeah, this works fine, I guess. Grief does not do much for me. Attack Liliana of the Veil. So I guess this blocks a token. Well, I am going to play the Grief because it's got Menace, which is nice against Planeswalkers, and now I have no cards in hand, so Batterskull, I can still play the Batterskull because it's a Gontied card, but I can't be made to discard via Liliana. Actually, even though it has Menace, I guess I have to sack Grief because Grief just gets double blocked by the soldier tokens. And that's not good. All right. Any action. Any action would be good. Okay. I mean, this is pretty close. Ooh, Sylvan's interesting. Attack Lily. All right, he does keep Lily around. I think I just play Sylvan, even though it delays my Batterskull by a turn. The problem is if I play Batterskull and Lily makes me discard Sylvan, I think that's pretty bad. Oh, Lingering Souls? It's going to be tough. Yeah, it's going to be tough. So, everything's going to be indestructible soon here. All right. On top, pay 4 life to keep in hand. Courser. Play it off the top here. I guess I'll attack Elspeth now. Yeah. Kill 2 tokens, pass the turn. Gonna get my Courser Lily on it, I suppose. And then Elspeth can go ultimate, but you probably don't even go ultimate this turn. You just +1. No real reason to do that. Oh, dogs have a little doggy dream. Oh, you're smashing for millions. Oh, sure, that also works. Nissa, yeah. Okay. Black white mid. It kind of makes me want Croxa and Glorybringer. Let's see, if I do those and I bring in a mountain, I again take out Wasteland. I like all the card advantage stuff. Acidic Slime, oh, he's got equipment. Acidic Slime's probably fine. Grief might be the worst card I have. Just he empties his hand so fast. All right. I think I'm going to try that. Basically, the idea behind Croxa is like, yes, it's like a little hard to get flashback. I'm not going to lie, but Croxa is a card I can discard and get value from later. Also, the Dryad lets me flash it back. So, all right. I'm going to be on the play here. I'll keep this hand. Need to draw any accelerant. I have 2 4 mana cards that if I resolve them are so good against his strategy. So, I guess I just hope to play one of those 2. And I have a Dismember for like a turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic or something along those lines. So if I draw Wall of Roots or Ignoble Hierarch or Fertile Ground or Dismember, any of those things, I'll be pretty happy. Or not Dismember, I already have that card. Dryad. Dryad's interesting. It's not actually going to accelerate me, but if I draw another land, the Dryad's kind of cool because I get to go pretty hard here. Todd Hollow Sculler. Sure, I can't kill it in response or the card never comes back, but it just does force him to take Dismember here. All right, can I draw a land? I wouldn't mind that. All right, land would be okay. All right. I have to play Elvish Mystic. The problem is if I play Dryad and I don't draw a land, it's just so unbelievably bad. It does give him the opportunity to kill Elvish Mystic here on his turn, but if I draw a land, then it's still fine. He does have Mana Tithe in his deck, which is kind of funny. We'll see if that gets me here. Luminarch Aspirant. Man, I'm going to take 3 and I'm going to get Mana Tithe this turn. Can I draw a land, please? I would still take a land here. Yeah. All right. It's 1 ring. And I'm just going to draw now in case I draw a 1-drop. I just keep drawing things really not in the right order. That's okay. We've got the 1 ring out. The 1 ring's very good. I can't be made to discard this turn. I'm not taking any damage. Sure. Okay, no play. I take 1. Draw. Yeah. This is one of those, everything that can go wrong is going to go wrong, isn't it? That's what's happening, huh? All right, well, it's going to be hard. Let's go Wall of Roots, Dryad, land, pass. And I guess I need to find Damnation. I don't like these evoking that. He's got mana out. Alright. Alright, well, I guess I block a 3/3 and I take 8. And I go to 1 here. Escape to the wilds into all lands. Alright. Well, I'm 0-2. My teammates are doing well, so let's hope that they can carry me. I got one more round. Let's see if I can win, and it is a team draft. All that matters at the end is how your team does. Let's see. All right, so I'm down, and then we'll watch Alpha Frog and Slacks for a bit here. Well, Slacks is winning this game pretty nicely. Let's make sure we've got our match ready. All right, I'll create, and we'll ready for Sandy whenever. Oh, there we are. All right, so we're going to be battling that. All right, and this is oh, never mind. That was a Crater Hoof out of nowhere. 17. That's a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Well, I better beat Sandy Dog, huh? Alpha Frog wins the match. Alpha Frog's on a heater here. I guess I'll mulligan. Okay, I'll keep this hand. What do I put back? This hand is awesome. This hand is like perfect. So I think I put back Gaunty. It's kind of rough, but I can't cast Gaunty with my current mana setup. And this leads me to turn 3 Oracle with Dismember, and Oracle will provide gas. So I can't keep both my 4 mana gas cards, I don't think. And I don't want to put back Dismember. So I think I like this. All right. The One Ring is nice. Pass the turn. Sandy Dog on mono blue, huh? Play Wall of Roots. Am I gonna get remanded? Mana leaked. All right. Let's draw land, shall we? Okay, 2 mana. Main phase impulse. All right, so it means that means Sandy was gonna miss a land drop. So I guess like his best case scenario at this point is probably land go, unless he's just looking for like a 1 mana play and has lands in hand already. But you would probably bluff counter spells at that point. I don't know. All right, there goes island go. All right, land. That's not a land, but at least Sylvan Library does something. All right, I'll hit. I mean, I have Dismember, but I don't think I need to have it up right here. Obviously, that could not be the case, but we'll see. Urza. I'm probably going to want to kill Urza. All right, well, that actually is kind of nice. So how do I do this? I don't really want to pay a million life when I have a 1 ring coming. Put on top. Put on top. I am still going to pay a good amount of life. Let's get the 1 ring out there. I'm at 14 still. And then next turn, I'm going to get to cast Oracle. All right. Mountain. Oh, is he metamorphing my 1 ring? Oh, no, this is Saheeli. Okay, that's a lot less bad. And then maybe kill the elf. Sure. Well, I guess I'm glad I killed that Urza. All right, let's draw. I lose a life. Draw. 13. Go to 12, play Oracle. Play my land. Oh, I just didn't one ring end of turn. Cool. Play my land, play my elf. All right. All right. I don't hate this. We actually look like we're in decent shape now. Obviously, if he can play like a bunch more spells here, especially a spell end of turn would be pretty awkward. Like, he didn't play a spell end of turn. So now I'll probably chump Construct with Llanowar Elf, and he can't attack with Servo, though I guess he could Saheeli Servo into Construct. I don't know why I didn't tap the One Ring end of the last turn, but it's actually not that bad because I'm drawing lots of cards, and this prevents me from taking a little bit of damage, but clearly that's not entirely accurate. Then next turn, I'm going to want to... At some point, I want to go to Vraska. I would like to next turn be able to play Grief into Vraska. Brain Freeze. Okay. Milling, High Tide, Seething Song, Remand. Okay, gotcha. And you make a Servo token. And you make a second Servo token. All right, I guess I'll chump. I don't think I want to chump with Oracle, though. And if he has another spell, he can deal one more damage to me. Because this would get one bigger off Saheeli. He does not. Land go. Okay. Go to 8. Yes, I use Sylvan's ability. Put on top. Put on top. Land. Draw. So I don't have triple black, so I can only play one of my cards. Well, no, that's not true. I can kind of play two. All right, let's go. Binding the Old Gods. Which one do I kill? Was kind of the question. I think I actually kill the Construct. And then Vraska, I'm going to +2 it and sack the One Ring. I don't think I need to draw more cards here. Killing the Construct means he can't make a Servo into a Construct. And I don't care too much about him making a few more tokens, because now the Construct could attack. If I killed Saheeli, the Construct would still be attacking as a 3/3 here. Whereas I think I can deal with the tokens on a 1-for-1 basis. All right, he thirsted and discarded a mountain. Oh, dang, is he going to kill the Oracle too? Okay. Well, that's fine. I go to 5 here. And then next turn I can go Grief plus Vraska. I don't mind that too much. I feel like I'm turning the corner here. Okay, I go to 5. Draw. And remember, Binding the Old Gods is going to go off, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so let's put on top. Put on top. And Binding goes off. I'll just get the Proving Ground. Let's start with Grief, I guess. Good Grief. Discard Dream Halls, sure. Let's just +1 Vraska, and I guess sack Binding because it's not doing anything next turn. All right, let's just set up for next turn. Let's Fertile Ground this. Oh, I guess I could have actually played an untapped or a tapped land, but that's fine. Jules, chill out, dog. All right, I'm at 6. Don't draw something good. Don't draw something good. What is this? No, why does this cost 6 mana? Time Spiral? Man, this is... Julie, calm down. And calm down, Sandy. Calm down. All right. I'm at 6. Well, the One Ring is something, but I can't imagine I'm going to survive this turn. I do have Damnation as well. We'll see. I mean, Burst Lightning kills me. Unholy Heat doesn't kill me. And obviously there's combinations of cards he has that are very bad for me. You do Time Spiral? I did all this work to get him into no cards. And then immediately cast Time Spiral. I'm just going to O3. Jace the Mind Sculptor, sure. I mean, Jace isn't the end of the world, but I don't like what's happening. If I get to untap, I've got some cool plays. Currently, I'm at 3 life, right? The 4 servos attack, I block one of them. He can bounce Grief, put me to 2 life, but Burst Lightning Wood is already lethal, so that's kind of irrelevant. Okay, Grief is bounced. Urza kills me now too, because Urza means you could make one of these into a construct. Okay, that's not an Urza. All right, I'm at 2. All right. Draw. Yeah, we'll use Sylvan. Do I have outs? I mean, I definitely do. Jace is a little annoying, but other than that, I'm actually feeling not too bad. Let's put on top. All right, how do I start things off? I guess I'm gonna want to cast Damnation no matter what, but I could buy time by playing the One Ring. Let's see, if I play the One Ring and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I have enough to do everything, but let's start by playing the One Ring. Because the One Ring lets me tap Ancient Tomb. Ooh, Sandy's got Mana Leak. Sandy's definitely got Mana Leak here. Ooh, you doggle. Because then I have exactly enough mana afterwards to go One Ring, Damnation, Grief. And I guess I start with Damnation. All right, let's let the One Ring's ability proc. Interesting to consider. Do I want to +2 Vraska and then try to go for the cheeky poison kill? All right, well, let's go. That's Damnation. Okay. Ooh, could this be Remand instead of Mana Leak? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Land. And I'm still going to Damnation here because I don't want my Vraska dying. And at that point, let's just kill the Saheeli. And I already played my land. I don't need to tap the One Ring. I don't even know if I'm going to want to. I kind of want to wait to see if Vraska lives. All right, here comes Thirst. He's still got a lot of mana. He's got 8 mana after this. Hasn't even played a land yet. Discards Mountain. And he hasn't used Jace yet. So this is definitely not, a walk in the park here. I'm probably going to sack that Ancient Tomb to Vraska next turn. So it's possible I end up sacking the One Ring. I maybe just go draw 1, draw 2. Remember, Sandy has Brain Freeze back in his deck, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, let's just do this. I think that's fine. Draw, lose a life. What is this? Oh. Draw 2, I guess, and die. Yeah, I think I was winning this game until that time spiral with no cards in hand. What do I want to do? This is a matchup where 4th Year Lingus could actually be good. Maybe Mindslaver. I don't generally want Damnation in this matchup. I don't think. And I guess Dismember to kill Urza is still pretty valid. Wasteland. No one seems to have any sort of lands for Wasteland. And I can cast 4th Year Lingus off of Savai Triome plus a red source, or Mountain plus Fertile Ground, or Dryad. And I have ways to fetch Savai Triome too. Oh, and Indotha Triome. So yeah, I got some sources. Binding the Old Gods can kill Jace and Saheeli, so I probably want that. Oh, I don't really like Course of Portal very much. Okay. Do I want Delighted Halfling? Yeah, I think just another mana accelerant's actually fine. And maybe I just don't want this mountain, actually. Alright, let's just board in the mana accelerant instead. Alright, let's go ahead and play first. I think I mulligan. This hand's just all 4 drops with 2 lands on the play. Yeah, this hand's much better. I guess I'm going to put Slime Ball down because I think that's the weakest of the 2 action spells, and I'm definitely not putting Fertile Ground down or back. So, all right. Well, let's hope that a turn 3 Gonti goes the distance. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. You'll be cast turn 3. Your time of need. Urza's Asaga. Into Grim Monolith. Ooh. Now I kind of wish I had that Slime Ball back. Okay, let's just go Gonti here. And then hopefully we peel something good here. And next turn we can go Sylvan and Wall of Roots. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Oh, wow. Brainstorm, High Tide, Pia, and Kira, Nalar, and Time Spiral, huh? I'm actually going to exile the Time Spiral. First, there's a couple reasons. First of all, it means it's not in Sandy's deck. He might have tutors. He's about to get to shuffle with Urza Saga. It's like one of the best cards in his deck. And second, if I can main phase, if I can be the one casting Time Spiral, I can follow it up with a Grief or something like that. I don't know. It seems fine. Also, I have access to a lot of mana and cards. And I set it in Mindslaver. So I can set up Time Spiral Mindslaver, or try to. Oh, wow. Is he going to do something other than activate Urza Saga? No, I guess not. All right. Well, I guess we're not playing our Sylvan quite yet. Cast Grief here. And it does end up being a pretty solid hand. Brain Freeze, Lydine. Oh, I love it, Sandy. This is awesome. All right, I'm going to take Yogg-Will. But I am going to now have to face off some Saga tokens. The good thing is Gonti has Death Touch, so I get to block with the first one of them. Sandy on a pretty sweet looking Storm deck here. And then he goes Saga into maybe another Saga into, I don't know what the other cheap artifact he has besides the Lion's Eye Diamond. I guess we'll find out. Yep, here comes another Saga token, and okay, didn't have something to get. That helps some. All right, I kind of like it. We've traded off some cards. I mean, the Saga did make 2 artifact creatures, but do I want to attack with Grief? Yeah, I think so, because I have an 0-4 wall, so I'm not too worried. He didn't have too many more artifacts. Obviously, Saheeli could be a problem, but it's kind of hard to cast Saheeli and a spell in the same turn. His hand was Xander's Lounge, Brain Freeze, Lion's Eye Diamond. He's got Xander's Lounge, Brain Freeze in hand still. Draw. All right, I'm at 20. Let's go Oracle. I guess Sandy could have Mana Leak or Remand. Remand would be kind of sick. It would actually completely time walk me here. You would have to tap the Grim Monolith, but All right, land. Ooh, a one ring. Land. Huntmaster and yeah, I'll attack. That's fine. We're on the aggressive here. Even if I don't have a blocker for the construct on the way back, I think that's totally fine. All right, no plays. Ooh, that means the Huntmaster gets to flip. Okay. Okay, draw, and then I get to library or Sylvan Library here. Put on top. That's fine. We'll just put these both on top. I guess I do have to worry about brain freeze. But Sandy's also getting pretty close to dead here. Let's still just cast Escape, I think. I have a Time Spiral if I need to. Okay, so I have a lot of exiled cards I can cast here. I didn't really hit a land. I guess I have one on top. Another on top. And let's just cast the one ring. Now, if Sandy wants to brain freeze me, he can brain freeze me for 9 out of 10 cards. I think that's okay. I took the Yogg-Will and I took the Time Spiral. He might not be able to get it back. Oh, does he have brain freeze? Remand brain freeze? Oh, he's got a brain freeze, remand, brain freeze with Lion's Eye Diamond. Let's see. Remand. Is this going to be enough? Oh, he doesn't even need the Lion's Eye Diamond. Let's see. And now brain freeze me for how many copies? For 15 cards. Oh, Sandy, I got to hand it to him. I went a little too deep. I got protection from everything. And then I lost. That's the 0-3, but what? My teammates won 5 matches. Ely went 3-0. Jesse went 2-1. I went 0-3. I'm the sucker this time, but guess what? We won the draft. Whew. All right, well, I'm on a little bit of a slump here, you know. The last 2 drafts I've done, I have not won very many matches. I've won 1 out of 5, 1-2, and 0-3. But we did win this draft, which actually does make me a lot happier. I mean, the whole point is to win the team draft, and even if I didn't, we still got there. So that is going to do it. And close matches, and Sandy did get me the remand. I really didn't factor that in. Well, we'll get him next time. You know what? At the end of the day, there's no I in team, and that's exactly what I want to say when I went 0-3. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll be back tomorrow with another draft, and we'll pick up some more wins, trust me. At least we'll try. I'll see you tomorrow.